We interrupt your local program to bring you this important news bulletin. I am James Shelvin of P&J Worldwide, and we're coming to bring you the story of Pax Christi in Iraq. Pax Christi is continuing to monitor the situation in Iraq and defend the people's desire for their return to a peaceful democracy. For those of you that don't know, Pax Christi is a global Catholic peace movement who strives to help establish peace, respect for human rights, justice, and reconciliation in areas of the world that are torn by conflict. Although Pax Christi is right now involved in Iraq, they are also involved in several regions of the world, doing such activities as lecturing world leaders about peace and anti-war actions. They also protest against trade or control of weapons in certain countries. They provide awareness about human rights violations throughout the world. And finally, they also participate in projects to raise the standard of living in certain third world countries. Pax Christi organization is known to possess a social consciousness in areas of violence and work to bring forth the common good in regions of conflict. As we speak, our field reporter Tim Gonzalez is now in Baghdad and will be reporting the current situation. What's the word, Tim?
Thank you, James. Hi, I'm Tim Gonzalez, and I'm here in Iraq, and this is one of the major regions of conflict in which Pax Christi advocates peace. And other than the Iraqi conflict and the Iraqi war, Pax Christi deals with conflicts such as the Israeli-Palestinian conflict, in which activities that they have run include fact-finding missions, peace pilgrimages, and one of the advocates I spoke with earlier mentioned that negotiating a just peace under the rule of law is the strongest option for ensuring the well-being and security of both the Israeli and Palestine. There are many other regions around the world in which Pax Christi attempts to create peace and advocate peace in the areas of conflict. And in Asia, in the Philippines, actually, the Pax Christi has been campaigning strongly on nonviolence for the control of small arms against the kidnapping in Mindanao and for the abolishment of the death penalty in the country. In Africa, Pax Christi has 12 organizations that are actively engaged in training, education, and advocacy. They strive to help those who suffer from famine, suffer from genocide, and poverty altogether. Darn Iraqi wind. Youth work is a strong point of Pax Christi's work in Europe. They run seminars and summer camps all over the continent. Pax Christi has a consultative status with the Council of Europe as well. That concludes my portion of the report. I'm Tim Gonzalez, reporting for peace and justice around the world, here from Iraq. Back to you, James.
This concludes our report on Pax Christi International. Stay tuned at 11 for a more in-depth analysis of the story, or log into www.pnj.worldwide.org. Have a good day, everyone, and stay classy.